Hello, Tima. Please, I have a problem with my wife, and I believe that by sharing my story, I may have a solution. I got married to my wife 2 years ago, but before our marriage, we dated for 2 years. During our courtship days, I realized my wife had too many male friends and I got a bit worried. However, I felt it's like that with some ladies because they feel more comfortable around male guys than ladies. But along the line, I realized that she was too close to one particular guy and I got worried. So I confronted her about it, but she said she was just a friend. But she said he was just a friend, sorry. We only had sex twice during our 2 years of dating, and I wasn't worried because I felt she wasn't entitled to it since we weren't married then. As time went on, she started communicating with another male friend who was based outside the country. Somewhere along the line, when we are alone chatting, I realized that she would excuse herself and enter the bedroom and continue with her conversation with this same person. On one unfortunate day, I bumped into her in the bedroom, sitting naked and chatting with a guy on a video call. And upon seeing me, threw the phone away. She apologized and I decided to forget about it. And I decided to forget about everything. Fast forward, we got married, and 3 days after the marriage, she received an anonymous call and immediately told me that she was meeting someone with a friend that I knew. Upon getting to her location, she called me that she had gotten there. So when she was done, she would call me to pick her up. Tima, I wasn't convinced by what she told me, so I waited for like 20 minutes and decided to call her. She didn't pick up the call, so I decided to keep calling until she picked up the call. When she never did, I called the friend that she said she was meeting up with. And when she also picked up, she looked confused because I asked her to pass the phone to my wife since she's with her so that I can talk to her. But she told me she's not with her at the moment and that when she returns, she will let her call me. Tima, I became very anxious and suspicious, so I let it slide until she called later on telling me her phone was on silent, blah, blah, blah. I just felt so disappointed that she lied to me about going with a friend. So I let that too slide because I just wanted peace. Tima, after our marriage, I find it difficult to have sex with my wife. In fact, we've been married for 2 years. And I have slept with her not up to 10 times because she would come back from work with one excuse after the other. She would either say she's tired, not in the mood, or not feeling well, so she can't do it. That has been the order of the day. Tima, even when we're sleeping and I want to cuddle, she will tell me she wants to be free. I am a man and I want to sleep with my wife. I do not want to commit adultery too. Tima, I don't have friends. I don't drink. I don't even go out. It's from home to work and back. And the time I want to spend with my wife after a hard day's work is always being denied. I gathered the courage to approach our pastor to inform him about my wife's attitude towards me as a husband. Tima, even after being called by our pastor to speak to her, she hasn't changed. The last time we had sex was last year, December. Oh my word. And we're already in May. So you can imagine how I'm suffering. Tima, as it stands now, I'm confused and don't know what to do. Please help a brother out in this situation.
This is Hits.